Welcome to Fast ILA, the UK's leading provider of independent legal advice. You've booked a meeting with one of our lawyers. Before your appointment, this short video will help you understand the document you've been asked to sign in relation to a gifted deposit. Don't worry, we're here to guide you step by step so you understand exactly what you're signing. What is a gifted deposit? A gifted deposit is money provided to a property buyer, usually by a parent, family member or close friend, to help them purchase a property. The money is treated as a gift rather than a loan. This means the person giving the money does not expect repayment. The buyer is not required to repay the funds. The donor will usually have no legal interest in the property. Gifted deposits are very common in residential property purchases, particularly for first-time buyers. Why is this required by the lender? Mortgage lenders need to know where the buyer's deposit funds are coming from. If part of the deposit has been gifted, the lender usually requires confirmation that the funds are genuinely a gift. There is no repayment obligation. The donor will not acquire ownership rights in the property. The lender's mortgage takes priority over any interest the donor may claim. This protects the lender's security over the property. Because signing these documents can affect your legal rights, lenders often require independent legal advice before completion. What are you confirming by signing? By signing a gifted deposit declaration or related document, you may be confirming that the money is an unconditional gift. You will not ask for repayment. You will not claim ownership rights in the property. You will not interfere with the lender's security or mortgage rights. This can apply even if the money is a substantial amount. You helped fund the purchase entirely or partially. There was an informal understanding within the family. Once signed, the document can be legally binding. What are the key risks? A gifted deposit arrangement can carry important legal and financial consequences. You may lose any right to recover the money later, have no legal claim over the property, be unable to prevent the lender enforcing its mortgage, lose the money entirely if the property is repossessed or sold. Even where family arrangements exist informally, the signed documents will usually take priority. Can I change my mind later? In most cases, no. Once the transaction completes, the funds are treated as a gift. The lender will rely on the signed declaration. You may not later argue that the money was intended as a loan. This is why it is important to fully understand the documents before signing. What happens if the property is repossessed? If the borrower fails to keep up mortgage payments, the lender may take possession of the property. The property may be sold to recover the mortgage debt. Because the lender's rights take priority, the lender is repaid first. You may not recover any gifted funds. You may have no legal claim against the property itself. Let's look at an example together. David gifted his daughter £40,000 to help her purchase her first home. The lender required David to sign a gifted deposit declaration confirming the money was a genuine gift. He would not seek repayment. He would not claim any interest in the property. Several years later, financial difficulties arose and the property was repossessed. Because David had signed the gifted deposit documents, he had no legal claim over the property. The lender was repaid first. David was unable to recover the £40,000 he had contributed. The documents were legally binding and took priority over any informal family understanding. Why is legal advice required? Gifted deposit documents can significantly affect your legal rights and financial position. Many people believe they are simply helping a family member financially. But in law, these documents can remove important rights and protections. This is why you're receiving independent legal advice, to ensure you fully understand the risks before signing. Please make a note of any questions you have. Your fast ILA lawyer will be happy to explain everything clearly during your call.